Hello everyone, welcome to my November District 9675 update. With the early onset of summer bushfires and the terrible tragedy of so many families losing their homes in the last few weeks, it is a timely reminder of the important contribution Rotary and Rotarians can make in times of need. And when natural disasters like this strike, it is also a sharp reminder that as Rotary's resources diminish, and by that I mean particularly manpower through membership, our ability to respond to crisis in the community also diminishes. The harsh reality is that Rotary is not growing and thriving as we should be, and as a result, Rotary will sooner rather than later lose its relevance as a service organisation that has been recognised globally for decades for its ability to harness resources and deliver support where and when it is needed. It is a sad fact, but need in the world will always exist. Yet, will Rotary still be around to service that need? If there is one thing I hope I'm able to achieve for Rotary during my governorship, it is to encourage all the clubs in the district and Rotarians to actively embrace change and accept that what has been done in the past is not necessarily the best way to do things moving into the future. By shifting our mindset, by thinking outside the square, by being proactive rather than reactive, and looking outwardly rather than inwardly, Rotary stands a much better chance of attracting new blood into our ranks and prospering. Resisting change will be the fastest way to a slow death for Rotary, and my greatest frustration as District Governor is the inability of many in our ranks to appreciate this reality. For Rotary to not only survive but to thrive, we need new members and we need younger members. Focusing internally as a source of growth has not been working for us. So logic demands that we look outside and get creative in how we go about recruiting interest in the vital and valuable work of Rotary. So, how do we do that? We do it by showing by example and by being proactive. We do it by being open-minded and flexible and adapting what we do and how we do it to better meet the wants and needs of the people we wish to attract in our ranks. And this is the perfect segue for me to talk about Shift 2014, our district conference with a difference. You will have no doubt heard about this event through my earlier video newsletters, through your club president and conference champions, and via the weekly emails that have started going out. The concept of Shift is not just a conference, but a necessary approach I have adopted for my governorship that I hope will see us all embracing change and the opportunity that brings to move Rotary to another level. I've lost count of the number of times over the years I've heard Rotarians complain about the district conferences being boring and something they feel obliged to attend. Everyone is sick of the same old, year in, year out. There are many Rotarians who have no desire to ever attend a district conference, but because we've always done them, we continue to do them. They cost money and time to organise, yet attendance numbers keep diminishing. So this year, we are going to make the conference different. It is going to be fresh, exciting and very worthwhile attending. It is going to be full of content people are going to want to hear, with valuable takeaways and useful ideas not only for Rotary projects but for our careers and businesses. It will be an event you will want your young adult children, your friends and colleagues and your employees and team members to attend. You'll be entertained, you'll be exposed to new ideas and ways of thinking and looking at things. You might even be challenged. You definitely won't fall asleep in your chair. And because the district conference takes so many people's time and energy to organise and a fair bit of money to stage, it makes perfect sense to think outside the square and use this event to expose others in the general and business community to what Rotary is capable of doing. We pride ourselves on our projects, so it makes perfect sense to use our conference as a project and direct that energy and effort and funds towards the greater good. Everyone is feeling the effects of a much tougher marketplace post-GFC. Businesses are still struggling, particularly as the pace of change in our world accelerates. Whether the business you're involved in is small or large, private or public, or non-for-profit, we're all facing challenges. Rotarians are the first to recognise how much harder it is to get people to give and support our projects, and things are no different in the commercial world. When businesses start to tighten their belts, the first thing that usually goes is expenditure on training and professional development, and the opportunity to be exposed to new ideas and concepts, different ways of thinking, and inspiration and motivation that helps keep us refreshed, invigorated and on track. So what will make this district conference different? Well, to start with, the format will be very different. Fast-paced, energetic, content-rich and all relevant to Rotary and community work, as well as business. There'll be top-notch, world-class speakers and thought leaders presenting short, sharp and to the point 20-minute sessions on a variety of topics focused on achieving success in today's rapidly changing world where people work, shop and play 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and where your marketplace is global thanks to the internet and technology. The venue, staging and audio-visual will surprise you and keep you riveted. There will be so much energy, the day will just fly past. The program is being put together by some very talented and experienced people who want to make sure you leave feeling like this was the best district conference you've ever attended, and something you'll be proud to share with the world. For the first time ever, the conference is a project that is open to the general public, so we can share what we do best in Rotary. The event is being underwritten by sponsors and Rotary, so we can provide non-Rotarians with affordable priced access to a learning experience that would ordinarily cost them many times more. This is Rotary's gift of support to the Sydney business community when the going is tough, and we hope you will share this opportunity with your local business community, family and friends. We are counting on an audience of well over 1,000 people. This means Rotarians, your family, friends, colleagues and staff. This means people from your local business community, because you have shared with them the information and encouraged them to come along. It will be different because we have a strong social media campaign to support the marketing of the event, and we hope you will embrace this and share it with your family, your friends and business associates. If you don't use social media, then get your kids on board and get them to share the message. It might even be the ideal inspiration for you to try using social media. Above all, Shift 2014 is about Rotary recognising that it needs to do something positive and effective to meet the needs of younger people in our community and those in mid-career. Shift 2014 is about inspiration and thought leadership. It's about providing Rotarians and the general community with access to some of the best knowledge and information available today on how to achieve success in your business, career or life in community service. Shift 2014 is about the future and exploring what we need to know and learn in order to be successful in a world that is in a constant state of change. And you are a vital part of the success of this conference. I am personally asking you for your support to make this event the benchmark of the success that Rotary can be if we open our minds and hearts to change. And for those that fear the essence of a Rotary District Conference will be lost, we are hosting a special Rotarian exclusive breakfast before the conference starts to ensure that those important Rotary messages are not overlooked. Tickets for the Rotary breakfast are included in your conference ticket until we reach capacity, as is access to the post-conference network cocktail function. Because we know an important part of the district conference is an opportunity to connect, socialise and have fun with other Rotarians. We already have a number of speakers confirmed for the conference and more are being added weekly. Information on speakers and what they will be talking about can be found both on the district website and on the dedicated public conference website www.shift2014.com.au. I encourage you to check it regularly as new information is added. I also encourage you to book your tickets sooner rather than later. We've made it as easy as possible, and this can be done online using your credit card via the district website, where you can also nominate to attend the breakfast and networking cocktail function. Also, if you are not personally receiving email updates about the conference, please make sure you provide us with your email address. Visit the conference page on the district website and add your details to the web form, and you will start automatically receiving conference mail updates. On other news from the district, a lot has been happening over the last month with more trainings and visits to clubs. I'm also very pleased to announce that a number of clubs have been very active in promoting corporate Paul Harris Fellow and Golden Microscope Award programs, and a number of organisations have fulfilled the criteria with presentations scheduled over the next month. This is a really effective fundraising tool, and I encourage you to think about organisations in your local area that you could target via these programs. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this month's video update, and I look forward to sharing more news with you, particularly about the conference speakers in my end of year message. Have a great November, and don't forget to sign up for the conference. Talk to you next month. Goodbye.